Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage and my name is Matt. And today, you'll never guess where we are. We're back in the chicken run and we're going to be doing some coop improvements. So, as you guys have seen in previous videos, that we built this coop from pallets and it's worked out very well so far. However, the doors have a lot of little spaces to where rodents are getting into the coop, and we want to eliminate that. So what we're going to do is remove these pallets that we used as doors, and we're going to build some customized doors that hopefully should sit flush and keep the rodents from getting in, at least through the doors. So we can try and eliminate that. And then depending on time, we may start putting some hardware cloth up there. So guys, come along for the ride as we do some improvements to the coop. Right, so now you can see here we've got the doors set up the way they were originally done. They are pallets, extremely heavy. So what we want to do is try and lighten that up, and we'll build some custom doors from some 2x4s. But we're going to go ahead and remove all this stuff here. And as you can see, all the space here and down on the other end, there's some spaces where the rodents are getting in, and we want to eliminate that. All right, so we're going to get this removed and that removed, that door removed, and then we're going to reframe this, but we'll show you that as we go along. Okay, so we've got our first door removed. We're going to pull that one down, and then we'll start to reframe, and then we'll have to go and get some 2x4s, and then we'll get all that reassembled. All right, now, so we have both doors down. We took our hinges off the doors. We're going to drag this one out of the coop, get it out of the way, and then we're going to reframe with some 2x4s across here, and then we're going to get all these holes covered in as well, so that no rodents can get in here. Or over here, they've been building a nest right back in here, and so we'll eliminate that ability as well. All right guys, so I'll get this out of the way and then we'll start framing. Okay guys, so we have the doors down and we framed in with 2x4s here, and we put a centerpiece in here because the doors will go inside of this, and then we'll latch them here with the centerpiece. And it's covered all the holes that we had here that I showed you before, so now that's all tight and closed in. The bottom frame is now going to close in. So this will be closed inside now, so that way nothing can get in here. We put a piece of hardware cloth here at this end, and now I'm going to build the doors. So I'll take my measurements for that and show you how we build the doors. And these girls are out of sorts today. They're not thrilled with all the commotion. Okay, so here we are at our compound miter saw. We've got it set at 45 degrees here. And we're going to do 48 3/8 long, but first I'm going to make my first angle cut here. Then I'll take my measurement, we'll cut the other angle, and that'll be, we'll do the same for top and bottom, and then we'll get our side measurements also. All right guys, so we got our 4 pieces cut here for our top, bottom, and the sides. And we're going to go ahead and get those assembled. I'm going to take this off the table, and then we'll assemble all this on the table. Make sure it fits in our opening over there, and if we have to, I have a planer so we can just plane off a little bit, but I think we're going to be pretty much spot on here. Then we have to cut a diagonal piece, and then whatever we're going to cover the door with. All right, so let's get going on okay guys, so we've got our door sides, top or bottom, whatever you want to call it, laid out here. We're going to take our drill, and we're going to drill a couple pilot holes here, run some screws through. Same on this side and the other end too. So we'll go ahead and we'll get those drilled out. So I used 2 clamps to hold the boards in place while I drilled the pilot holes, and hopefully they're going to be pretty close there. So now we'll just run our screws in, and I think we'll be good to go for that end. So we got our screw set in there, so we can just pop our clamps. We'll slide on down to here, clamp that down, and repeat down here. All right, so now we got this end set up, so I can go ahead and drill my pilot holes, and we'll run our screws in there. All right, so I'm gonna try and do this one-handed. and show you how we do that. And see it kicked out. So I gotta reset that. All right, so that's one of the things you may encounter. No big deal, just pop them off and reset them. Okay, so I got them reset, squeeze them together here. Got our pilot hole drilled. So I'm gonna go ahead and run my first screw, and then we'll do our second one. All right, so we have our first screw in. Now we're gonna get our second one set. That should pull everything nice and tight. Okay, there we go. Now we'll do the other end. Okay guys, so now we have our first door done. I'm gonna go take a quick second here and fit it. Make sure we're looking pretty good. Like I said, if I have to, I can always plane down an edge or two if needed. But it should be a pretty good fit, so I'm gonna go take it out there and see what we got. Okay, so the door is now set. We have our brace in here. Remember, the hinge side always has the brace going away from it for strength for the door. We're gonna put our hinges on, and then we're going to, we have some fence sections, and we'll just put those on here, and that'll take care of this door. Then we get to work on our second one. All right, guys, so we got our first door hung up here. Looks like it turned out pretty darn good, and it swings open real nice. And there you go, you can see the back side of the door. Really nice fitment as well. Look at that. Now, if it does happen to swell and get a little harder to close, then I'll just plane it again to make it a little better. But I think we're gonna be really good right there where we are. Now we gotta go do this door, which is really the same thing we do with this door to this door. Here, 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 here. One side, that side, both the same. So I won't bore you with the details on that, but I'll show you the completed project. All right, guys, so here's our finished product. We got both our new doors on, and for the outside here, we just used some fence. I don't even know what they're called, fence sections, and they're just nailed on. And then you can see it opens up. It's real nice and clean. This goes across and locks it in so it can't open up. And that's it for the doors. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking us out today on Graybeard Garage. Hope you guys have enjoyed what we did here. I didn't bother showing you how we built the second door. It was exactly the same as we did the first, except the only difference is the brace goes the opposite direction to brace the door. So hope you guys enjoyed what you saw today. It's not a hard project. It was time consuming, but it wasn't really hard. But if this is the kind of content you guys like, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're already a subscriber out here, we just want to say thank you so much for being a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so, as it does help the channel out a lot. And if this is something you think someone else might like or get something out of, please feel free to share that out to them as well. And guys, as always, thank you so much for checking us out here at Graybeard Garage. As always, my name is Matt, and remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. We'll see you next time.